you're going to be able to run if you allow yourself to weight gain. How low can I eat? How much exercise can I do without the weight gain, but to maintain recovery? It's a game you're playing, and it's a really dangerous game. You want to be on your healing journey, but you also don't want to be. There's too many conflicting goals and realities. Once you've had like 3 solid menstrual cycles, then you can go to the gym, lift heavy, eat, and reap the benefits, because hormones help you. Hormones help you adapt. They help you get strong. They help you be healthy. Hello, welcome back to my channel. We're doing a Q&A today. I have a question from Olivia. And Olivia asks, "Hey Danny, I'm emailing to ask you about how I can speed up the process of getting my period back and wondering if I'm doing anything wrong. I'm 15. I love that. I'm 15 and started my period at 13 and a half and 43 kilograms. At around 14 and a half, I developed an and about a year ago went into recovery. I'm working with a professional who knows about recovery, but doesn't have a large knowledge of HA. For about 9 months, I was eating around 2,300 to 2,600 calories a day and had stopped exercise completely. I have gained weight. I am now 44 to 45 kilos at 157 centimeters. And the professional I'm working with had allowed me to return to running, which I was doing well before I had and has nothing to do with food compensation. I have been running for about 5 months now and don't do it obsessively. Usually running about 3 to 4 times a week, most often anywhere from 2 to 5 kilometers, with the occasional 10K I have started doing with my parents. I did ask my nurse practitioner if this would get in the way of my amenorrhea recovery, but she said it wouldn't, so long as I was at a healthy weight. For around 4 months now, I have maintained my weight at 45 kilos and have continued to improve my relationship with food and my body. I eat a range of 1,700 to 2,400 calories a day, usually falling around 2,100. I do count calories despite it being a habit I am working to stop. However, I never let my knowledge of calories prevent me from eating when I'm hungry. I am wondering whether or not my period will just take a bit longer to recover, or if I'm doing something to prevent it coming back. I have noticed signs of progress in recovery: bigger appetite, cervical mucus, thoughts shifting away from food, stronger sense of satiation, but still no period. I am hesitant about gaining more weight, as I am concerned that my period might still not come back, or if I wait a while at this weight, my period might return without further weight gain. To get to the point of this email, do you think that running is preventing my period from returning? And do you think that there is a possibility that my period won't come back at this weight, even though it is beyond the weight I began menstruation? Also, one more thing. I was wondering whether or not drinking coffee in the morning, or in general, could put stress on my body and prevent my period from returning. Thank you so much for reading my email. I really appreciate your channel. Any advice you could give would be much appreciated. Thank you, Ingrid. Okay, so that was from Olivia. Maybe Olivia is your mom, Ingrid? I don't know, I'm confused, but that's okay. Ingrid. I hope I answer every question here, but forgive me if I don't manage to get all of the questions answered. This is great. Some of you you already hear what I'm saying, and like you already know the things that I'm picking out of this email. You're just like, I know where she's gonna go with this. And some of you might not, so buckle in. First of all, you've been through a lot and you're very smart and you have already picked up on the true issues and you know exactly what to do. You know that the running isn't helpful, right? But there is conflict. You're conflicted because white coat syndrome, medical professional is telling you that it's okay. But you know that the medical professional just doesn't actually know. You know that the medical professional is a human being who's probably missing a piece of information. It's great that you have the signs and symptoms of recovery, and that's really promising. And maybe it's possible that you will recover soon by doing exactly what you're doing and changing nothing. But after a bit, if that's not the case, you have your answer, right? And here's the thing. You were talking about how I feel so great. I definitely feel recovered, not having any of these issues. So, am I probably going to be able to recover as is. But then you do say, I'm hesitant about gaining more weight as I'm concerned that my period might still not come back. Or that if I wait a while at this weight, my period might return without further weight gain. And that one sentence discredits everything else. It's not that everything else isn't valid. You have improved. You do have an improved relationship with food. Even someone without it feels the same way of like, I would love to not have to gain more weight. So I understand that. There's nothing wrong with that. But just know that it means it is playing a role in your decision making. That you want to take the advice of the nurse practitioner and the ED specialists and all these things because it would suit what you want more. But the part of you that knows the truth is the person that's emailing me to hear the other side, the other perspective. If your biggest issue is, that you might gain weight and not get your period back, and so then the weight gain wasn't worth it, you're not recovered from your... I want you to know that is playing a role in your decision-making process, and that's a part of the problem. So you actually need to accept that you probably need further weight gain, because it's, what are you, 45 kilos? Yeah. You're going to be able to run if you allow yourself to weight gain. You are not going to be able to continue to teeter. You're trying to teeter on the edge. How low can I go? The game. How low can I eat? How much exercise can I do without the weight gain but to maintain recovery? It's a game you're playing, and it's a really dangerous game. It's not going to go how you want. I would love for anyone with experience with this, experience with an ED, experience with just trying to kind of walk this line, to please chime in. What was your experience? Where were you really coming from? And here it says now you eat a range of 1,700 to 2,400 calories a day, falling somewhere around 21. And you do count calories. So you have little issues that you're still dealing with. So no, you don't get to play how low can I go. You don't get to play, can I still maintain all my running and get my period back? You don't get to. You can try, and if you do, then fine. And I also want to see your chart. I want to know, are you ovulating? Is your luteal phase sufficient? Are you producing enough progesterone? Are you producing enough estrogen? I want to know that. And good on you if it works. Have fun with that. But it's actually a gift when it doesn't work. It's actually a gift when the body says, I'm not gonna comply to, you're crazy. You know what I mean? It's not that you're crazy, it's the voice that's crazy, right? And the body is giving you a gift when it says, no, we need to heal and we need to do this thing properly. That is serving you. That is a life lesson. That we cannot always have what we want in the name of some BS. It was a tangent. This was helpful. Let's see if we have another question that we can answer. Okay, Growtopia Cheats asks, hello. On my healing journey, I both want to gain weight and build glutes and thighs. I only exercise my butt for 10 to 20 minutes while lying on the ground, so I don't think it causes a lot of stress. Can I still get my period back? I eat a lot in one sitting, usually 3 meals a day. More if I want. No snacks because of Invisalign. No period for 8 months. I guess my BMI is just too low, 173 centimeters at 54 kilos. What if I increase both muscle and fat? So it's kind of a funny question, but it's just also a great question. You want to be on your healing journey, but you also don't want to be. So this isn't unlike, the question prior from Ingrid. You're like, I want to heal, but also want to grow my glutes and thighs. But I hear you're not saying I want to cut and get super lean. So I think it makes sense. It's not unreasonable to say hey, can I bulk? you know, like, hey, if I'm gonna go through this, can I use this healing journey to also get mad strong and just feed myself like crazy? Two things here. One, no snacks because of Invisalign is not gonna help you. If you're Invisalign, if you can't snack, you will need, you know, you can't just build tree trunks and a dump truck without your snacks, probably if you do not have a menstrual cycle. Remember that building muscle is a stress response. So what you're trying to do is put your body under stress in order to grow glutes and thighs so that you tear muscle and it responds to that stress by adapting, building more muscle and getting stronger. It is a stress response. Right now, when you're in HA, that's not what we're going for, right? So the surplus of food you would probably need to eat would be past what makes sense or is reasonable for someone, especially who cannot have snacks. So it doesn't make sense. Like, there's too many conflicting goals and realities. You're gonna need to heal from the Invisalign, like whatever that means. Like, you're gonna need to like finish the Invisalign so you can eat frequently. You're going to need to eat 1 metric crap ton of calories in order for you to both recover and grow dump trunk and tree trunks. And it may still not be possible from what we have sometimes seen with people with recovery. So my recommendation to you would be get your period back, have your reproductive hormones on point, have that be the goal of your bulk, because then once you've had like 3 solid menstrual cycles, then you can go to the gym, lift heavy, eat, and reap the benefits, because hormones help you. Hormones help you adapt, they help you get strong, they help you be healthy. You stressing your body out so that your lower body grows is not helping you. And when you're doing it in a place of down regulation where your body is not at full capacity, you're actually gonna have a harder time doing that, and your body's gonna be annoyed about it. It's not gonna be doing it because it's happy. It's not gonna be getting stronger out of a place of like abundance. It's getting stronger out of a place of desperation because you're forcing it to, in a headlock, forcing it to get stronger because, you know, as far as your body is concerned, you have been locked in a dungeon and you're being forced to do heavy labor, and it has to get stronger on less food in order to survive. And that is not conducive to recovery. So those are my thoughts, and I hope that that was helpful. Hello, if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. I wanted to insert in an announcement that the Restore Your Fertility program, we are running this program all the time, but as of today, you know, regularly, but as of today, April 9th, it is open for enrollment. If you sign up within the first 48 hours, there's a few bonuses there too. This is our group coaching program that takes you from no period to period and ideally pregnancy within 10 weeks. Over 10 weeks, we will meet with you as a group. It's a small group and it's very intimate, and you'll have an assigned coach as well. It'll be either myself, Ashley, or Mishi. We'll give you a custom protocol, and then as a group every week, we'll make sure we're making progress through it, working through it as a team. You'll get to see how other people are dealing with recovery and what challenges they have going on. You'll get to get the shared opinion of multiple coaches and all of the other women in the program too, get their advice and their help to help you move forward. So if you feel like a group setting to have that extra camaraderie and accountability would be really beneficial for you, this is a great program for you. And also, if just the cost of having a one-on-one coach is too much for you, this might be a really great option that helps you get a result really fast and maybe make some really solid online friendships along the way. Including myself, I would love to meet you and get to know you. So please head to our website page to learn more about it, the bonuses that you get, how to sign up. And if you're watching this another time later on, go check it out still and see when the next program is and what we're offering at that time. So that's thehasociety.com/restore-live, and a link will be in the notes below. Thanks so much. Bye.